Now we'll discuss about the duodenum part 1. Here you can see this is division of the abdominal cavity in 9 regions. This is epigastrium, this is left hypochondrium, right hypochondrium, left lumbar, right lumbar, this is umbilical, this is hypogastric, and this is left iliac, this is right iliac fossa. So this region is umbilical region. Here is position of the stomach. This is position of stomach. And this is position of duodenum. This is position of duodenum. So here is junction of duodenum pyloric junction. This is duodenum pyloric junction. Here duodenum jejunal junction. So this is pylorus of the stomach. This is pylorus of the stomach. This is first part of the duodenum. This is first part, and this part is second part. This part is second part, and this part is third part. This is fourth part. So first part is superior part, second is descending part, third is horizontal part, fourth is ascending part. So this is descending, this is ascending part, this is superior, this is horizontal part. And length of each part or segment, length of first part is about 5 centimeter, second part 7.5 centimeter, third part 10 centimeter, fourth part 2.5 centimeter. Or in inch, first part is 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 1 inch. First part 2 inch, second part is 3 inch, third part is 3 inch, and first part is 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, and 1 inch. So in inches, you can see this is 2, 3, 4, and 1 inches. So total distance is total length is about 25 centimeter or 10 inches. Position. What is location of the duodenum? This duodenum lies in the epigastrium region, small part, and most of the part lies in the umbilical region. This is umbilical region. If you see the relation of the duodenum, first of all, relation of the first part of the duodenum. This is first part of the duodenum. This first part is related with, first part can be divided into medial and lateral part, or proximal and distal part. Proximal half of the first part is covered by peritoneum. So proximal half is covered by peritoneum on both sides. And here, this is lesser omentum, this is greater omentum. If you see medial half of the first part, this is first part, it is covered by peritoneum on both surface. This is lesser omentum, this is greater omentum. It covers this. And is distal or lateral half part, that means lateral 2.5 centimeter, it is retroperitoneal. This portion is only covered on anterior side, this portion. Visceral lesion, if you see viscera, here is position of liver. This is liver. There is liver. If you cut a section at this level, you will find that this is quadrate part of the liver, quadrate lobe of the liver, and here is position of fundus of the gallbladder. This is covering of the peritoneum, and this is position of the first part of the duodenum. This first part of duodenum, anteriorly it is related with the fundus of the gallbladder and quadrate lobe of the liver, and posteriorly it is related with the this is bile duct, and the structure, that is this is celiac trunk, which gives common hepatic branch. Here is celiac trunk, which gives common hepatic. This is hepatic proper, and this is gastroduodenal. So posteriorly it is related to the gastroduodenal artery. And another thing, this is bile duct. Sorry, this is portal vein. This is portal vein. So here is portal vein. This is portal vein. Here is position of head of the caudate, head of the pancreas. This is head of the pancreas. This is head of the pancreas. Here is position of inferior vena cava. This is inferior vena cava. This is inferior vena cava. Here is, this is epiploid foramen. So in this diagram you can see this is parasite section. This is first part of the duodenum, anteriorly related with the fundus of the gallbladder and quadrate lobe of the liver. Posteriorly, this is bile duct. This is gastroduodenal artery. This is common hepatic artery. It gives hepatic proper, and this is pancreaticoduodenal artery. This is pancreaticoduodenal artery. This is pancreaticoduodenal artery. This is pancreaticoduodenal artery, and then this is portal vein. This is portal vein. Then there is inferior vena cava. Superior to this, you can see there is epiploid foramen, and inferior to this structure, this is head of the pancreas. So these structures are related with the first part of the duodenum. So this is all about the first part of the duodenum. Now discuss about the second part of the duodenum. This is second part of the duodenum. Here you can see, here is position of, this is position of, this is ascending colon. Here is hepatic flexure of the colon. This is hepatic flexure of the colon. This is hepatic flexure of the colon. Here is position of transverse colon. This is transverse colon, and here is mesentery of the transverse colon, that is transverse mesocolon. Here you can see this second part is related with the liver. It is covered by liver. Here you can see, and also here root of mesentery, that is root of transverse mesocolon. This is root of transverse mesocolon, which we have kept here. So it also present here, and transverse mesocolon also covers this. So these structures lies anterior to this, and also here is a fundus of gallbladder is also present. Here is part of the gallbladder also lies anterior to this. So these structures related to second part of the duodenum. This is second part of the duodenum. It lies anteriorly. Transverse colon, transverse mesocolon, right lobe of the liver, some part, and here is gallbladder also. If you see the posterior relation, and one important thing, it is retroperitoneal totally, and now its posterior relation. If you see posteriorly, you will find there is posteriorly there is kidney. Here is psoas major muscle, right psoas major muscle, and here is position of these renal vessels. Here is position of second part of the duodenum. This is, it lies like this. This is second part of the duodenum. So you can see this relation of the second part of the duodenum. It is related with the anterior surface of the right kidney near its medial border. There are right renal vessels, renal vein and artery, and also some part of the inferior vena cava. And here is right psoas major. This is right psoas major muscle. This is right psoas major muscle. So these structures lie behind to this second part of the duodenum for the posterior relation of the second part of the duodenum. Its medial relation here. Here is position of head of the pancreas. This is head of the pancreas, and laterally, if you see here, laterally there is flexor. This is hepatic flexor of the colon. So on right side, it is related with the hepatic flexor of the colon. This is hepatic flexor of the colon. Here lies, and medially here is head of the pancreas. So these are anterior, posterior, medial and lateral relation of the second part of the duodenum. Now we will discuss about the duodenum part 3. In this part, we will discuss about the relation of the third part of the duodenum. This is third part of the duodenum. Length of this is about 4 inches or 10 centimeter. If you see anterior relation of this part is so from here to here, this part is third part, this is fourth part here, and here is this is root of mesentery. Here you can see root of mesentery, and here is superior mesenteric vein. This is splenic vein. It joined with the superior mesenteric vein, forms the portal vein here. So it contains superior mesenteric vein and superior mesenteric artery. This is superior mesenteric artery. So these structures crosses third part from anterior side, or these structures form the anterior relation of this third part. Now posterior relation of the third part. Here you can see this is right kidney, ureter. Here is Schwann major, renal artery, this is renal vein, this is abdominal aorta. Here is gonadal artery, here is inferior mesenteric artery, and this is position of, here is position of, from here to here, this is second part, this is second part, and from here to this part, this is third part, this is third part. So third part is related with these structures. These are gonadal artery, here is inferior mesenteric artery, this is inferior mesenteric artery, this is gonadal artery, inferior mesenteric artery, here is abdominal aorta, and this is inferior vena cava, and here is also ureter. So these structures related posteriorly. So this is anterior relation, this is posterior relation, and superiorly, if you see here, superiorly here is position of the head of the pancreas. This is position of the head of the pancreas, like this. This is caudate process, and this is body. So this structure present superiorly, and inferiorly there are coils of intestine present inferiorly. So these structures related with the third part of the duodenum. Thank you. Now we discuss about the duodenum part 4. This is fourth part. Here, length of this part is about 2.5 centimeter. This distal end of this is movable, and rest part is retroperitoneal. That's why rest part is fixed. The posterior relation of this structure lying behind it. Here is position of the. This is position of the fourth part of the duodenum. Posteriorly it is related with this. Here you can see it is related with the. This is sympathetic chain. Here is inferior mesenteric vein. This is inferior mesenteric vein. Here is left gonadal artery, left renal artery. Here is left gonadal artery. This is left and this is abdominal aorta. So these structures related posteriorly. And one important thing, anteriority related with the, here you can see, this is transverse colon, this is transverse colon, it is related anteriorly. And the structure, it lies superiorly. Here is position of pancreas. So pancreas lies superiorly, and inferiorly there are coils of intestines present here. So these are relations of the fourth part of duodenum. Now one important thing, that is suspensory ligament of the duodenum or ligament of Treach. This is ligament of here you can see here, if you make a diagram, this is first, second, third, and this is fourth part. This is fourth part, and this part here, this is junction of the, this is duodenojejunal junction. Here is jejunum, this is duodenum. This is duodenojejunal junction. Here one ligament is present. Here is position of opening in the diaphragm, esophageal opening. This is a right crus of the diaphragm. From here, the fibromuscular band attached to this. This is ligament of Treach. Its upper 1/3 part is made up of staped muscle, middle part is fibrous, and lower part is smooth muscle. So to divide in 3 parts. This is ligament of Treach. Here it attached at this junction. When this contract, then there is angle between this fourth part of duodenum and the jejunum. This angle becomes increased, it widens. So it facilitates the passage of the bolus. Easily bolus passes through this when this angle is increased. In some cases, this is only attached here at this point. In this case, if this contract, then this angle become reduced like this, from here to this, like this. This during contraction, this angle become reduced like this. So that's why it causes obstruction in passage of the bolus. So this is clinical importance of the ligament of Treach. Thank you. Yes, now we'll discuss about the arterial supply of the duodenum. Here is position of the duodenum. This is duodenum. First, second, third, fourth part. Here is celiac trunk. This is celiac trunk. It gives a branch. This is common hepatic. As you know, this it gives 3 branches: left gastric, splenic, and this is common hepatic. This is common hepatic. It gives hepatic proper and gives gastroduodenal artery. This is gastroduodenal artery. Here it divides into superior pancreaticoduodenal artery, superior pancreaticoduodenal artery, and here is right gastroepiploic artery. So superior pancreaticoduodenal artery. Here is superior mesenteric artery. This is superior mesenteric artery. It gives a branch. This is inferior pancreaticoduodenal artery. This is inferior pancreaticoduodenal artery. So it gives branch to this. Another artery, here is supraduodenal artery, gives branch to this. Another artery, this is right gastric artery. This is left gastric artery. Here is right gastric artery. Right gastric artery also gives a branch to the duodenum. So this duodenum is supplied by branches of the right gastric artery. Here is superior pancreatico-duodenal artery, and here is right gastroepiploic artery. This is right gastroepiploic artery and supraduodenal artery. So the artery gives supply to the duodenum. Duodenum develops from two sources, that is foregut and midgut. That's why it is supplied by artery of the foregut, that is celiac trunk, and artery of the midgut, that is superior mesenteric artery. This is superior mesenteric artery. It gives a branch here. This is celiac trunk. It gives a branch here. So its arterial supply is by both branches of both these arteries. This artery is artery of the foregut. This artery is artery of midgut. That is superior mesenteric artery, and this is celiac trunk. Venous drainage. Venous drainage is through the, here is vein, that is, this vein is superior mesenteric vein, and here is joins with this splenic vein and forms the portal vein. This is portal vein. This is portal vein. So venous blood passes into superior mesenteric vein. It goes into the portal vein here. It goes into the portal vein. So this is venous drainage of this. And lymphatic drainage. Here is pancreatico-duodenal lymph node. Here is position of the pancreas. This is head of the pancreas. This is head of the pancreas. Here is position of the pancreatico-duodenal group of lymph node, and here is superior mesenteric group of lymph node. So lymphatics of this initially goes into this and also in the superior mesenteric group of lymph node. From here it goes into the hepatic group of lymph node. From hepatic it goes into the celiac group of lymph node. Here is celiac group of lymph node. This is lymphatic drainage of the duodenum. Thank you.